Hey, I'm Alice Cook, owner and designer here at Cakealicious Design Studio, located in historic Yorktown, Virginia. Don't you just love my new shop? I've been open here for about 5 months, creating gourmet cupcakes, designer wedding cakes, and party cakes. Before I opened the shop, I worked out of my home studio for a little over 7 years as a cake artist. I, like a lot of moms, got started in cake decorating when my children were small, and I wanted them to have really special birthday cakes. I took the basic Wilton classes, and I got hooked on it. Of course, my mother takes credit for my career choice because she craved birthday cakes when she was expecting me. Ever since I took those classes, I wanted to turn my passion for cakes into a career. But circumstances prevented that until around 2004, when I bought a business license and started baking for bucks. A few years later, I joined Retail Bakers Association and was excited that they offered classes from the big names in the business. I've traveled to exciting places like Las Vegas, New York, North Carolina, and Florida, attending trade shows, exhibits, and best of all, classes from the superstars, like Ron Ben Israel, who taught me sugar flowers, Bronwyn Weber, who taught me sculpting, Roland Winbeckler, that taught me more sculpting and airbrushing, Julie Bayshore, who taught advanced fondant techniques, Colette Peters, that showed me how to do bows and drapes, Wayne Steinkamp, that showed me how to make awesome sugar shoes, Marianne Moy Hochstetler, that taught me more sugar art, and Mercedes Strakowski. She taught me so much I can't even list it all here. They've changed the direction of my career in so many ways, and I thank God for their mentoring. I just finished watching the first season of Halloween Wars, and I loved that. My favorite cakescape was the one made by Team Boo in the finale show. Oh my gosh, do I have frosting in my hair? Makeup! So far, I've made many different types of cakes, from wedding cakes to baby shower cakes, cutesy girl cakes, ladies themed cakes, cakes that look like food, groom's cakes, graduation cakes, and patriotic cakes. I made the cake for the eBay bride who got a national chain to sponsor her entire wedding. And these are my most famous clients. They both live in Hollywood, the national comedian Coco Brown and her husband Bubba Ganter. I've only dabbled a little in cakes with a slightly darker side. This one was for a couple who said they would get married when hell froze over, and when they decided to take the plunge, they made that the theme of their wedding. This cake had sugar paste flames painted with my airbrush. I hope Roland Winbeckler is proud of that. He helped me to overcome my fear of the airbrush. It's not totally gone, but I'm not afraid of it anymore. Recently, I made an Xbox image of the new Gears of War with a skull on top. So I've just touched base a little with that genre of cake. Yeah, I forgot to mention, we've also had cakes featured in the international magazine Wedding Cakes and Design Source. I think you need to cast me on your show because I'm passionate about cakes and I throw all of that passion into anything that I create. I love challenges and I don't give up until I accomplish what I started out to do. I'm so competitive I even compete with myself every time I make a cake. And I bet you it would make all of my mentors proud to see me on the show too. Take two.
I love outtakes.
Like no butt shots. You're not going to get my feet, are you?
No.
Because I didn't think about shoes. My favorite cakescape was the one made by Team Boo on the finale show.
So far.
So far, I froze up. Team Boo on the final show. Hold on, I forgot to check my hair.
You gotta say that louder.
Bad head.
You'd have to say that, because
I screwed it up.
as soon as you start, I'll go.
I know. Okay, I gotta get the groove back on, if I ever had it to start with. So far, I've made many different types of wedding cakes.
Pick back up from over
no. I haven't made many types of wedding cakes.
Well, you have, but that's not how it reads.
So I must have typed that wrong.
No, so far made many different types of cakes, from wedding cakes to baby showers.
Yes, yeah, I read that wrong.
Okay.
Where am I starting?
So far.
The second part. So far. I was looking for it. Am I supposed to be walking? Or am I always supposed to be there?
Walking.
Okay. So far I've only dabbled a little in cakes with a slightly darker side.
Now, if we could just find those cakes.
Just find those pictures. I'm so competitive that I compete with myself every time I make a cake. And I bet you it would make my mentors proud to see me on your show. That was like so totally anticlimactic.
I wanted to yell out amen.